professional integrity, competence, and internalization of professional values. Here we will study about the personal honesty and professional integrity. Honesty influences every aspect of our lives, our relationships, finances, politics, recreation, academics, and careers. Updating professional knowledge is another important aspect of professional life. Here we will also study about the concepts of lifelong learning, critical thinking, ethical decision making, and self-control. Lifelong learning, continuous building of skills, abilities, and knowledge base throughout life. Critical thinking, reasonable reflective thinking focused on deciding what to believe or do. Self-control, the capability to control one's emotions, behavior, and desires. Honesty is important in personal as well as professional life. Personal honesty begins with a sound ethical design, including beliefs or rules, values, principles, and ideals. Next, personal honesty and professional integrity are not isolated, they are dependent upon each other. Due to technological changes, professional knowledge is becoming obsolete at a very fast pace. Due to this fact, organizations need to instruct and retrain their employees on a regular basis. Experiences in a person's life help him in lifelong learning. These experiences may include formal training, informal experiences, counseling, apprenticeship, etc. Perspectives of lifelong learning are formal, informal, intentional, and unexpected. Perspectives of lifelong learning are formal, informal, intentional, and unexpected. Critical thinking is the intellectually disciplined process of enthusiastically and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and evaluating information gathered from or generated by examination, knowledge, indication, interpretation, or enhancement as a guide to belief and action. A lot of people feel that being critical means finding faults. However, this is not true. An organization's code of ethics can serve several purposes. First, it creates employee awareness that ethical concerns are to be an integral part of decision making. Second, it demonstrates the commitment and direction in stating its standards and incorporating these standards into daily operations. Finally, a credo can bring unity of purpose among all employees of the organization. In the present era, self-understanding plays an important role in our ability to take decisions at a personal and professional level. As soon as one self starts accepting the existence of another self, it paves the way for establishing a value system between all living beings. The term self-control can be defined as the capability to control one's emotions, behavior, and desires. In self-control model, the first stage is the identification of conflict and second stage is conflict resolution. One of the ways to solve the conflict between personal honesty and professional integrity is to live ideally. Number 2, technological changes is the reason behind professional knowledge becoming obsolete at fast pace. Number 3, 4 pillars of lifelong learning are learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, and learning to be. Next, critical thinking is described as reasonable reflective thinking focused on deciding what to believe or do. Code of ethics are extremely important in an organization. First, it creates employee awareness that ethical concerns are to be an integral part of decision making. Second, it demonstrates the commitment and direction in stating its standards and incorporating these standards into daily operations. Finally, a credo can bring unity of purpose among all employees of the organization. Number 3. The term self-control can define as the capability to control one's emotions, behavior and desires.